Second of two, Barry, what about Stephen Davis? Is there a problem between him and the manager? And
No, listen, he has had these injuries. He's
Yep.
had a few niggles. Listened to an interview before he went away to Ireland to play with the national team. He was struggling for a couple of months with a few niggles, so that's the reason why he wasn't in the team. But he's a proper footballer, Stephen Davis. I've played with him. He brings a real calmness to the game, and when he comes on the pitch, it's like he keeps everybody at ease. He just sits in that anchor role, and simple. He plays the game so simple, but it's, Grant will tell you, it's so effective, and the difference he made when he come on was unbelievable. And he done similar to the St Mirren game and the Sunday previous to that. When he come on after 26 minutes, I think it was, he come on and he really affected the game as well. But in terms of Stephen Davis, is he going to stay on? I think he's fit enough to play. I'm sure he'll leave it to the end of the season, but he'll make the decision himself. And if he's willing to go and play on, yeah, 100%, I would give him another year's contract.
But you don't see him going to a St Mirren, for example?
Stephen Davis?
Yeah.
No, not been disrespectful to St Mirren. I still think he can play at a high level, Stephen Davis, and that was proved when he went away with the national team. And it's been proved over the last week or so with the performances he's put in against St Mirren and Celtic.
Gordon, that should reassure you a bit. You're not going to go from Rangers to St Mirren at the moment, given the way that Stephen Davis is still playing.
The thing is that you've got to remember, when the boys are at this age, the manager's maybe going to tell him he's not going to be playing week in, week out. And I had a similar situation even at Celtic. I could have played, I knew I'd have played the following year for definite. But then after that, I want to sit in the stand at Celtic Park, even though I was a massive Celtic supporter. No way. I wanted to continue to play. I went down to England and played till I was 38, and I left Celtic at 32 because I wanted to continue playing, because I train every day to try and play. And Stephen maybe be at that stage, and maybe he's starting to think of coaching. Maybe it's something Rangers will look at if he's got injuries that he can't continue to play, if they're building up. So Stephen will make that decision. But for me, if he's fit to play and he's got an opportunity, I think Gio would be a bit silly to let one with that amount of experience and also having that sort of mentality. He knows how to win games, and look at the amount of caps he's at international level. So it's a massive experience you'd be losing more than just a football player.
That's a great
It's
point.
brilliant also having that guy sitting on the sidelines, knowing if a game needs somebody like him to come in, you can bring him on. Scott Arfield as well, he's up in the summer. I would be surprised if Rangers don't offer Scotty Arfield another contract. He's deep runs for midfield. You see the problems that he causes teams. So they're two players I would certainly look to keep.
And Scott Arfield knows he's not going to play every week, but he's so effective.
Well, before Gio came in, it looked to me if he was out the door. Under Steven Gerrard, he wasn't involved at all. Since Gio's come in, he's played him for the start, but also he's been really effective when he's come off the bench. So they're two class midfielders. There's no doubt about it. They bring so much to the Rangers team, and also, Grant just mentioned the experience they have as well. Experience is vital.
Tell Alexa to launch Go Radio or listen on the Go Radio app.